and just complain?
And complain about it.
Okay. I feel like whoever's losing in this matchup, I feel like if n0ne destroys HugO, then you get to do all the complaining. But I feel like if HugO destroys n0ne, then Johnny gets to do all the complaining. But I also don't really see Johnny as a complainer. So
I can't imagine Johnny complaining about Samus.
Johnny, how do you feel about the Samus matchup?
It's actually pretty lame. Like, it's pretty slow.
All right, well, there we go.
I just want to see n0ne fuck up HugO right now. Let's fucking go, dude.
I think HugO's
Johnny the realist.
Has HugO won the past couple times they played?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, right?
Yeah, apparently, like, n0ne goes Falcon game 1, then he switched to Ganon for the rest, but he's lost the last couple times.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting.
Doug, I feel like n0ne used to be not great at this matchup, and I feel like he's gotten a lot better at it, right?
I think
say
like
maybe not amazing,
like
but
2 or 3 years ago I was beating him, and then but that was before he was beating other people too. So.
Right. So what? How do you guys, you know, like, who'd you say is favored between, say, you and n0ne?
No, I'm terrible against Falcon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I lose to every Falcon.
So HugS is better than you at the Falcon matchup?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go then.
Well, I mean, HugS, he got this guy, so
Right.
you know.
Yeah,
That has to help.
it's hard for me to find practice.
You got Jungle Guy.
The God. Put some respect on my man's
Put some
name,
respect
dude.
on his name.
Yeah.
I've seen those game 5s, Duck Juggle Guy on Smash.
God.
I've seen it, dude.
I've hated Falcon since I started playing the game, and Rob is part of the reason.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rob.
He's actually good at the matchup too, right?
Yeah,
like,
he is actually
usually
good.
good. Yeah.
I think the first time HugO came to the Midwest, Rob actually took him to Game 3 in pools.
Oh, let's go, Rob.
It doesn't surprise
While
me.
we're
at
in
all,
the
actually.
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was one of the big houses, so Rob was actually
That's
running
crazy.
the tournament.
Let's go.
Hey, Jungle Guy's pretty good, man. I feel like the last time I saw him play on stream, like a couple months ago, he like took a game off the moon. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob,
He's
Rob
not
super
bad.
slept on.
he's definitely not bad. It's just not his main priority anymore.
Right,
It hasn't been
right.
for a while, but he still like goes to tournaments. He
I
still
think
plays.
if
Yeah.
Rob cared about being good like he does with tournaments, he'd be a god.
Yeah.
He would be.
Oh.
He'd actually be.
He would be
too good.
so lame.
Yeah.
Oh my
He'd be so
god,
lame.
he's so lame.
Dude, Falcon's uppy just killed Samus. That's a
that's crazy.
That's a rare
It's a
sight.
non-specific thing.
Okay.
He knows the percents for whatever reason
Oh.
when it kills, so he
Yo,
does it.
Duck, why do you think you struggle other than practice? Like, is there anything in game that you think like, what makes you struggle in this matchup?
Samus cannot punish anything Falcon does initially. She has to punish what Falcon does afterwards, and I hate that.
Most
Yeah, most characters have to, with the exception of like Fox and Falco and Sheik in some situations. But I just hate it. It's really, really frustrating for me to have to like watch Falcon do like
Whatever he
a
wants.
nair in
Yeah.
the center of the stage, and then I just have to watch him do a second one and then the
Damn.
third one.
I think it's a lot of playstyle, dude. Like,
Huh?
If you play more like Plup,
Play more
Yeah.
like Falcon.
Plup can actually make things happen.
I've
Samus, so
I've tried.
it's got to be faster.
Yeah.
He's more of a
I've
playmaker.
tried.
Yeah.
Plup definitely is. He is in every matchup, so I mean, it is definitely something that like, it's a personal weakness. I don't think it's like I don't think it's a direct character weakness.
Right.
It's just me as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the stuff that Falcon throws at you, like just
It's just
It takes you out of your zone.
I'm personally bad at dealing with it.
yeah.
Here's my question. So I feel like you're superior to HugO in basically every way.
Okay, that was taken out of context. They told me to be they told me to be mean to HugO. They
Wait.
literally told me this. This is from
above.
This is from the rivalries thing.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just about to.
Oh, why?
This is
Oh,
why
you
you
did
don't
a-
bomb. It's
yeah,
so bad.
That's all I'm saying. Like, yo, I didn't even.
Yeah, that bomb actually did nothing.
just
but-
made no
it just made
sense.
the jump back. It's like, yo, here's a jump for
It's
you.
like, yo, I don't ever play Samus, but I just wouldn't do that there.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you, what does
But hey,
HugO do
I'm not
in this
invitation.
matchup that you feel like you're like, oh, when you watch it, you're like, oh, that's
Oh.
something that gives him success in the matchup
So-
that you know.
So when a Falcon does retreating nair 5 times in a row,
Uh-huh.
I try to go and fight it, and HugO is content to
I
just
see.
stand there and watch it happen.
I see. So when the Falcon's playing lame, HugO
HugO's down.
doesn't interact.
HugO's down.
He plays lame right back.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not down.
Got it.
Unfortunately. But I'm also not like on the Plup side of the spectrum where I'm down to just run over there and jump nair at him and like hard read the jump for
Okay.
like this third nair. So like there's definitely a balance that can be had. But the way it is now, I'm just really bad at dealing with it. So
Okay. So you try to interact with it, but you don't do it as decisively as Plup.
yes,
Maybe.
I'm also not willing to just stand there and watch it happen.
Right.
So I'm just doing the bad thing every time.
I got you.
How about you, Johnny? Because you pretty much like shit on every Samus.
I feel like you wrote the book on this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you got the cheat code. It's like an auto win when you play Samus.
Oh, I just feel like they're all not good in the matchup. Even like Plup. Well, Plup, he actually almost beat me last time, so I think his playstyle is like the best way to go about it, which is like rather than being more like methodical like Duck, you gotta like go crazy on platform and stuff. Like, you know how crazy Plup is with speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That's the way to do it.
I've rewatched that set a bunch of times, and he was getting a ton of just like shield drop punishes that I just like don't do. And like his decision making is really good because like it's not like he's like shield dropping. He's not like shield drop fair, shield drop naring every single time. He like confirms like Falcon's drift before he does it, so that it's usually safe even if the move doesn't hit. It's all just like things that Plup is really good at with like every character, but like it lends itself really well to this matchup.
Right.
Especially since like being on a platform as Samus is usually a really bad position to be in against Falcon because of up air.
Oh. I'm shocked he didn't go for knee right there. Just like dropped to the platform.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess at 170,
Yeah, it doesn't.
you
Yeah,
can
it's
really
not-
They're not losing anything.
Ooh.
Okay.
Scoops.
Stokes.
Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
These guys been playing pretty well the last couple sets. They're lighting it up.
this is competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
super
Competitive.
close.
Yeah.
And none hasn't gone Ganon, so
Right?
I feel like when he goes Ganon when his Falcon just isn't like on par that day.
I think like okay, so like none is also on the flip side where like he's not down to do the retreating nair 5 times in a row. Like
Yeah.
he's not down to do like the like everything super safe every single time.
Oh, yeah, like that. It was sick.
None enjoys being off stage.
Yeah,
is what I've noticed
for-
actually. Yeah.
So like in Nicaragua, there are actually a lot of Samus players. So
Oh,
none
really?
actually has a lot of practice in this matchup.
Yeah.
So he goes for super specific edge guard reads and setups and really specific neutral reads.
Okay.
And it's all very confusing to deal with, at least for
Right.
me. But like that's why you see him go for stuff that like no other Falcon goes for. It's like the combination of his game knowledge and like playstyle.
right. Huh?
Like that was a sick wave dash back call out.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was actually really good. He does stuff like that. He's got that in a lot of specific like he does this thing to like spaces where he'll do up throw gentleman, which doesn't really lead to anything, right? It'll be like at like 30 or something, and then he just knows that a lot of foxes like to buffer roll away after the gentleman, and he just knees where you would roll away. And it's almost like a tech read, but you're not teching, you're just rolling into it. And it's just like a player habit read where he knows a lot of players just have this habit because usually it's pretty good. And I feel like he's just got a lot of that.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
all
he
mix-ups.
has that's why he
Yeah.
has so much success versus Muta King, because Muta King does good stuff
Right.
almost every single time, and like once none gets a hard read on that, it's really good for
I
him.
feel like
Yeah.
unorthodox styles throw Music King off.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, I don't know.
I mean,
You think about like his history.
Apsa, for
Yeah,
example.
Apsa, it's like Mango when he's on point.
Yeah.
You know? Even Hungry Box.
that was.
Let's go, Samus. We take those.
I feel like he still could have recovered after the back air. I feel like he
gave up.
maybe-
He gave up. Yeah, he
Maybe.
gave up. He let go of the control.
He's in
after
a
he
pretty
got
bad
there.
or he tried to up B and he did the up B like
A little
input too
bit
early. Yeah.
Damn, you think Hugo should have tried Fountain?
I mean, I
Actually, it's
would.
kind of weird, right?
I would,
Yeah.
but Hugo's philosophy is that if the game was close, then he didn't lose because of the stage. He lost because he did something wrong.
Right.
So he should just go back and be a better
Play a
player,
little
or like
better.
use the information that he just got to win.
That's like the true salty run back.
Yeah.
In
that's
my
true.
opinion.
Yeah, that is the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. Battlefield is just not like a. The most ideal stage.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like,
don't
why
think
go
it's
back here when you got like a fire counter?
Don't Falcons love this stage?
Yeah.
If I'm Falcon and Samus takes me back to Battlefield, I'm like, all right, sick.
Oh no, he killed himself at 50.
They
What
both
is
they
going on?
both
They
suicide.
both suicided.
I don't understand.
You very. I don't even remember the last time I've seen a simultaneous suicide.
Not like that.
Like,
That
yeah,
was
not
weird.
like that.
That's something you do at the crib on net play. Like.
Yes. Yeah, that's a net play special.
That's definitely the net play.
All right, let's go Hugo.
Oh.
I want Hugo to take this. I want to see one matches.
Yeah, me too.
I kind of do too. I'm getting skeptical though. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
well,
that
that was,
that sucks. That sucks. That sucks really bad. So
He dashed right outside the edge of